We're back.
Hi.
After a long 2-week vacation, pues que no fue ni vacación, chinga.
Not a vacation at all.
Necesitamos una vacación de la vacación.
Yes.
We need a vacation from the vacation, chinga. Yo siempre digo, chinga, deben de tomar 2 semanas de vacaciones porque la primera semana van y se andan en parques y andan en la calle y la chinga, todo ese pedo. Y hay una semana para recuperar de todo eso y así llegas al trabajo fresco y la chingada, todo ese pedo, ¿me entiendes? Uh-huh. Pero pues hay muchos que nomás una semana y pues andan para arriba y para abajo toda la semana y nunca se sosiegan. Because when you're on vacation, you gotta do all the shit you couldn't do because you were always working.
Yes.
Y de ahí las vacaciones de nosotros, it's during Christmas, so pues chinga, preparamos para Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Rally se la pasó 2 días rapping y siendo monos con los presents.
A full 16 hours of rapping,
I
non-stop. I ate once that day.
Putting a kitchen together.
Yep.
Para la hijada. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you all saw those vlogs that we put up.
Yes.
Y de ahí pues 2-3 días haciendo eso. Los primeros 2-3 días de vacación. Y de ahí pues llega Christmas y ya no tenemos que levantar bien temprano y llegar para los suegros. Fuimos para los suegros la noche antes de Christmas para el cuñado y ya andábamos comiendo y todo eso, lo otro. Y de ahí en la mañana tempranos y tenemos que subir todos los regalos al carro y la cocina y la chingada, todo ese pedo. Y ponle para el norte de Edinburgh y ir a ser Santa Claus. Y pues como pueden ver en los videos que, we put those vlogs that we put during our vacation. It was a big party over there con un almuerzo toda madre, man. Barbacoa, tamales y blanquillos. Blanquillos son huevos, ¿verdad? Pero aquí I don't know why we call it blanquillos because it's white, right? Blanquillos.
I don't know.
Who in the world came up with that word? That's a clica word, right? That's a professional valley word. That's what it is.
Wow.
Porque son huevos de la gallina, ¿verdad?
I guess.
Y pues nadie sabe si vino el huevo primero antes de la gallina antes del huevo. Nadie sabe. Algo muy...
It's a mystery.
Esa es that's a question, it's $1 million question, chica. Mm-hmm. Did the chicken come before the egg or the egg come before the chicken? Think about that. Who knows? Nobody does. Not even the smartest man in the world.
I have no idea. And my brain is mush, so I don't know.
I know dinosaurs laid eggs too, ¿no? Unos cuantos dinosaurs, they would lay eggs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Y pues de ahí, después de ahí de estar con los suegros y abriendo todos los regalos y todo eso, y el suegro reparte feria y todo ese vato, ¿verdad? Pues nos vimos para las películas, para las vistas, para ver unos monos allá, vacations, Christmas vacation, ¿verdad? El cuñado rentó el theater y pues nos fuimos para allá y la pasamos y después de ahí pues nos venimos para la casa y pues la jefa andaba con nosotros, la teníamos ahí de chaperone. and then we came home and then we got ready. Pues llegó Rani, Felicia y Alyssa y tuvieron que abrir los regalos de ellos y nos trajeron regalos a nosotros. Llegaron mi carnal llegó Joey, llegaron mis sobrinos, los hijos de él y aquí estuvimos hasta como hasta las medianoche. Nos fuimos a comer después o no, ma. Ni me acuerdo, yeah, man, golly, but all I know is that
I'm sure we did eat. I mean, that's all we've been doing.
Y de ahí el siguiente día, pues a limpiar todo el wrapping y las cajas y y de ahí llega el diamante de San Antonio, llega como las 2-3 de la tarde y aquí estaba la jefa y pues saliendo la jefa, entrando el jefe, chinga, parece un carousel de hotel aquí, chinga, man, cállate la boca, shut up.
It was so much fun.
Y de ahí pues el jefe estuvo aquí y pues el lunes, that was Saturday, that Sunday, pues el jefe no quiere estar sentado aquí en la casa, quiere ir a ver sus camaradas y la chingada. Pues as you saw on the vlogs that we've been putting up during the Christmas vacation, el jefe le compró unos Stacey Adams a su camarada de aquellos tiempos.
So
y a Tony Anciso, el Bloodhound, y también fuimos a ver otro camarada de él y fuimos a ver la tía y my tía Lupita. She's older than my dad. They're celebrating 57 years married today. So, un fuerte aplauso para la tía Lupita y el tío Chalo. Chinga, te fuera dado el picture para ponerlo. We'll do it today at 8:30 p.m., right? And then, pues, el birthday de nosotros. Sandy el jefe lo tuve chauffeuring donde que era driving Mr. Daisy, chinga. Y de ahí, el lunes, pues, chinga, el birthday mío y el birthday de la hija, chinga, y pues tuvimos que ir a hacer party y todo ese jale, y pues todavía no lo sientamos.
No.
De ahí martes, dijo Rally, well, I'm gonna rest on Tuesday. El Tuesday nos levantamos, vamos a almorzar y la chingada.
Forget it.
Nos fuimos al pedo otra
We
vez.
went to eat, we went to the mall, we went, oh my God.
Y de ahí el siguiente día también, otra vez. Yo creo que el Wednesday cuando calmamos un poquito, pero como que anduvimos en la calle, porque el jefe, pues chinga, tenemos que ir a comprar de comer y todo. Porque,
Yeah, I had work to do on Wednesday. I was doing work all day Wednesday.
Y de ahí el Thursday, pues se fue el jefe y nosotros ir a comprar cohetes y compramos un chingazo de cohetes, como $500 de cohetes casi. $400, por ahí. And it was New Year's Eve y pues hasta las 4 de la mañana con menudo y turkey, ¿verdad? Ah, no, era
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden, ¿no?
Yes.
Le fuimos italianos, esto.
Yes, we went a little
Esto,
Italian.
yeah. Y pues, and then pues, finally New Year's Day, a descargar la pila, papasústame, one time. Descargar la pila. Nos sentamos ahí en el couch y tengo el Fire Stick, ¿me entiendes? O puedo agarrar movies y la chingada, todo eso. Y nos prendimos en una novela que se llama Yellowstone.
My goodness.
Comencé a verlo con el jefe y el jefe se quedó medio entrado con los caballos y está en Montana y es el Kevin Costner y la chingada. Todo ese vato tiene una puro cowboy, ¿entiendes?
Yes.
Y mi jefe le encanta ese jale, le gusta rancho y todo ese jale, ¿entiendes? Pero no, hombre, chiva. Se fue el jefe, no alcanzó a ver 2-3 episodes. ¿Ese, mijo, está en Netflix o no, mijo? Porque ya pues me pusiste el Roku acá en San Antonio y pues lo puedo ver en el Netflix. Dead chinga, no está en Netflix, está en Fire Stick, chinga. Se quedó nomás bien antojado con la novela.
So we continued watching it, and we're almost done with all the seasons.
Estuvimos plantados en el sofá con un galón de nieve. Cállate la boca, shut up. Y pues New Year's Day no puede comenzar la dieta, tuvo que comenzar el lunes, ayer, porque pues chingas, si empiezas el viernes ya estás empezando mal. You gotta start on Monday, you know what I mean? And New Year's Day was on Friday, so you don't start your resolution on Friday, you start it on Monday.
It has to be.
Sí, porque si no el next day es sábado y domingo y barbacoa y la chingada, forget that. ¿Sabes qué? El Saturday, Sunday los hacemos garras y ya el lunes empezamos parejito. ¿Entienden la onda? Órale. Oh, man. What is your all's New Year's resolution anyway, man? I mean, chinga, ya la quebraron y así. Or do people even make them anymore? Nambe,
I don't think so.
Ya después de un rato dices,
well,
nambe, chale,
yeah.
¿pa' qué chingada? No duró ni semanas.
Yep.
Muchas gracias al homeboy que mandó el...
Chris Bencourt sent
Chris
you
Bencourt me mandó este vasito, mira.
that. It's awesome.
Puro yarro ancro.
I want to say hi to several people on the hashtag PBT chat zone. George Ochoa, Michael Torres, Jose Carrillo, Dario Puig, Charlie, like as in Charlie Crockett maybe, Charlie Texas, Luis Guerra, let me see, Jesse Lopez, Michael Torres, and Alfredo Rios. Thanks, guys. I miss seeing those names.
Están poniendo ahí también Cobra Kai. We watched some of that.
Yeah.
And ya va a salir el new season y todos
Yes.
andan bien prendidos con eso. We only saw the first 2 seasons of Yellowstone. Nos queda season 3 y el new season va a ser en
July
June. En July.
June 2021. Yes.
Y pues, no, hombre, pues Rally de volada se enamoró con Kevin Costner, el viejón, ¿me entiendes?
Goodness.
O era Kevin Costner o era, ¿cómo se llama? Rip, el de la barba.
Rip is so handsome.
Es el pistolero de Kevin Costner,
I
ese
love
vato.
him. He's, I mean, his beard, he's just so handsome. But Kevin Costner, oh my gosh. His jeans, his Carhartt vest.
Estaba en el teléfono, le dije, what are you
oh
doing
my
on the
gosh.
phone, babe? I'm looking for Carhartt vest. Y la chingada se quiere vestir como ellos. Y la
I'm like,
chingada.
I'm buying everything Carhartt.
Le dije, pues cómprame una a mí también.
I did actually.
We'll pretend we're in Montana, baby.
I know.
¡Oh! Y de ahí la güera que sale en el show ese, ¿no? Se quita toda la ropa.
Oh yeah,
Se mete ahí dentro de donde toman agua los caballos y la chingada.
She's a bit on the tóxica side, for sure.
No, hombre, rete tóxica.
Rete.
El Mark Anthony le encantara esa güera en ese show, no, hombre.
Yeah.
Y de ahí el más chavalón está casada con una india. Y pues, tú sabes, están peleadas. Es una novela de
It's really good, guys. There's a lot of people on the chat saying, that it's amazing. It is. It's super awesome.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first hashtag PVT Tetera Tuesday of the year. It's number 26. Wow. Brought to you by the law office of Carlos A. Garcia. If you're injured in a serious accident, arrested on serious charges, you need an attorney that will fight for you in court because serious cases require a serious lawyer. Call him at 956-584-1448, 956-584-1448, 24 horas al día, 7 días a la semana. Visit his website, thegarciafirm.com. He is board certified in criminal law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization. Y si tienes algo pendiente federal, él está pesado para esos casos, papá. Y también Estado. Si tienes algo con el Estado, hey, he's going to represent you 110%. He's got an amazing winning record. Y vamos a hablar con él a ratito en unos, vamos a ver, como en unos 5 minutes, porque tiene, it's the first Tuesday of the month. Mm-hmm. So we do the story behind the case. Y no, hombre, tiene una de una murder case out in a nightclub here locally. De esos nightclubs que están allá afuera en el country, en las colonias y la chingada. Pero it was something pretty crazy, and we're going to talk to him about that so he can tell us a little bit about it. I really love listening to the stories of those situations, ¿verdad? Mm-hmm. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We're almost at 16,000 fans.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
También tenemos Patreon and Cash App. And this year, we're going to be very, very busy on Patreon. Y si quieren una hashtag PVT t-shirt, go to Patreon.com. Just click the link at the bottom in the description. It'll take you to our Patreon page. And if you get into the $25 membership, te mandamos una hashtag PVT t-shirt que nadie más tiene, nomás Patreon members. Plus, we give away prizes every Saturday, okay? Pues te podemos mandar una Tetera Tuesday t-shirt, a Rockin' Chaz. We've also got some other really cool stuff and some other sponsor stuff as well. So make sure to go on there and become a Patreon member for 2021. And don't forget, coming up tonight at 8:30 p.m., Tuesday Night Live, number 32, Ronnie, Felicia, Rally, and myself. We've got a great show happening tonight. Of course, we're going to talk sports with Ronnie. Pictures Cowboys, chinga ni modo. Pero pues we're going to be talking about all that and what's happening this weekend as well. If you want to advertise on hashtag PVT, and if you want to be a part of the fastest growing YouTube channel in the United States of America, contact us at 956-641-3241, okay? 3241, all right? So we're going to play a song and then we're going to come back, all right? Vamos a ver, ¿a cuál ponemos? Vamos a poner esta. Esta está toda madre.
Thank you to Donnie Diaz for sending us a $10 on our super chat. Thank you. My New Year's resolution is to get my family through another year. Amen to that.
Hey, they're going to get
They're
through
going
another
to,
year.
yes.
Huevo.
Positive.
Yeah. Son unos planes buenos. Después va a poner bueno. 2021. Ya llegó la vacuna. La vaccine. Anda.
La tengo casi perdida,
pero soy necio en quererte.
mientras que tu alma me olvida.
Shout out by Raymond Rose, Jason Borjas. Hey, by the way, this weekend we're supposed to drive to Zapata and interview Ricky Muñoz. We'll be confirming it on Thursday. Vamos para Zapata al estudio de Intocable.
I instantly got Chaz.
Se va a
I'm
poner.
not even kidding.
I got some questions for Ricky, man. Big time. Se va a poner de aquellas. Make sure to share the page, share the channel, and make sure to like and subscribe. Órale.
Te di palabra de hombre que hasta en la tumba te amaba.
¡Ay! Y con cortada, ¿era?
El día en que supe tu nombre, supe que ya te adoraba, aunque te extrañé y te asombré. Ya te tenía señalada.
Saludito, Martino Treviño. Gracias por el $10 tip, Dad.
And the super sticker. I love it. That's me. That was me earlier rolling around going crazy in my chair.
Tuvimos como 3 días para componer todo aquí y lo estamos haciendo el último minuto.
No,
Chingao.
babe. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe you did, but I didn't.
Y compré equipo nuevo, so we were testing it out.
Yeah, I asked if
Le
the
dije,
sound was okay.
No prende la pinche máquina, esta no prende. Y de ahí chequeo, pues chinga, pluguea la rock.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Shout out to Dario Puig.
Hi,
José
Dario.
Carrillo, Jaime de Anda versus Albert Zamora en Florida. Yeah.
Yes.
Puedes subir a quien quieras a gozar de tus amores.
¿Con quién hablamos?
¿Qué pasó, Rocknroll?
Oye, apenas se te está quitando la dark crew de Year's New, papá.
Pues para que sepas, Dad.
¿Cómo andamos, Billy? ¿Cómo te fue el Happy New Year, Dad? Asústame.
Pues es que lo que pasó, Dad, que pues tomé muchos Gorazvins y mucho Yarrow Outcrow, Dad, que hasta se me voltearon los ojos para atrás, Dad, como el Undertaker.
Te pusiste bien tequit.
Sí, me puse bien cohetes, Dad.
Andabas como Roman Candle, Dad, como Monroe Dolcan, Dad.
Y no sabía si iba a venir, Dad.
Hey, ¿sabes qué? Con la Yarrow Outcrow parecías Bottle Rocket, papá.
You got that right, Dad. No sabes si iba para el frente o iba para atrás, Dad.
No sabías si ibas en drive o reversa, papá.
A lo mejor andaba en puro neutral, Dad.
La tenías en 5 o 3, ¿o qué? Como si estás bajando de la montaña medio frenado, papá.
Con los puros llantos rechinando, Dad.
Con bien briosas las disc brakes, papá.
Oh my goodness.
Sí, ella andaba bien creado, man, Dad.
Hey, bien manguereado. Asústame one time, Billy.
Asústame one time, Dad.
Órale. Oh, me quédate la boca cherapa, imagínate. Se puso bien cohete. Vamos a hablarle a Carlos García. Man. I haven't talked to him in a while.
You're going to introduce it, right?
Yeah. It's time for the story behind the case with Carlos A. Garcia.
Hello.
Carlos, how you doing, Carlos?
I'm doing well. Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year. ¿Cómo te fue New Year's, Dad? ¿Se puso bueno el New Year's party o la llevaste calmada o how did it go?
Bien calmada, bien calmada. Everything went well, brother. I appreciate you asking, just as long as we're safe and healthy.
Hey, what's your New Year's resolution, man?
My New Year's resolution is just to help as many people as I can and do the best that I can in the representation that I have, Rock. That's really just trying to be a better lawyer.
And you're the man to do it, man. You're the man to
Thank you,
do
brother.
it, man. I appreciate you taking the time to be on the show tonight. And, of course, we're doing this once a month, the story behind the case. And last time in December, we talked about that case about that young girl from Weslaco that was found murdered, and they had gotten the wrong guy, and you were able to help him out and get him off the hook with that. What do you got for us this time, brother?
Well, this time around, Rock, I'd like to talk about the case, State of Texas versus Mr. Damasio Almaguer. Mr. Almaguer was charged with murder, unfortunately, and again, our condolences go out to the Mercado family. Mr. Mercado was shot and killed here in rural Hidalgo County on Los Ebanos Road, a nightclub called Los Galleros Bar. And this happened on the 4th of July, and just a case that I was lucky enough to be a part of and lucky enough to represent Mr. Almaguer and help him through that process, and lucky for us, and the jury saw the facts for what they were, and he was acquitted at the end. What
exactly happened on that evening? As a matter of fact, I used to hang out at a lot of bars back when I was drinking and partying and stuff, and it's been almost 15 years. I'm going on 14 years since I've been in that business, but I think I've been to that bar before, that club. I think I had been to it before, or had done some type of party there, but it's one of those bars that you find out in the rural areas, like you said, right?
Yes, sir. That's respectable place. It's family-owned business. What occurred that night, and it was the night of July the 4th. The night of July the 4th, and the bar is open, as you know, Rock. Bars that just serve beer are only open till midnight.
Yeah,
and so that bar was open till midnight, and lo and behold, they had a group of individuals that were minors that came into the bar, came in with the ruse that they needed to use the restroom. And so they allowed them into the bar to use the restroom. Of course, it was already midnight and the bar was closed. And these individuals actually were coming in because they wanted to purchase beer to take with them back to some party.
See.
And they were denied the sale of beer, and they were actually sent out of the establishment because obviously they don't sell to minors, and plus it was past 12 o'clock. And these individuals were not going to take no for an answer, and they started getting upset and getting unruly, and they went back to their home, and they went and told their uncle, Mr. Mercado. Unfortunately, ended up being the victim in this case, and Mr. Mercado came back with the same individuals that were excluded from the bar. And the bar by that time had already closed. They had a glass door, and they also had an iron door in the front.
Yes,
I think you might have a picture of that.
Yeah, we do.
That iron door was closed when they returned, and these individuals started to hit that door and started to bang on it with a baseball bat. And these people were not going to take no for an answer, and they were banging on that door and hitting on that door. And It was our position that in itself created a situation that. The state of Texas is one of the great things about this state is that, we have the right to self-defense. And whenever you feel that you need to protect either yourself or the life of another individual, then you have a right to respond with the same deadly force that you're under attack from.
Yes.
And so Mr. Almaguer did what he could and responded with a firearm. And Mr. Mercado, unfortunately, was struck with a bullet. Mr. Mercado managed to get into his vehicle and drive away, and died. Less than half a mile from the location. He passed away while driving his vehicle. He suffered one bullet hole to the chest, and that was enough to take his life.
Wow.
But we were fortunate enough to have an investigator that went to the scene soon after the sheriff's office had conducted their investigation. We were able to find some evidence that had been overlooked, and that evidence, I think, played a crucial role in the defense of Mr. Almaguer, along with the 911 call. Mr. Almaguer's family is the one who called 911 while these people were banging on the door trying to break in.
Yeah,
and that. From our position, what made it difficult for us is that Mr. Mercado was. We had no direct evidence that he ever possessed a firearm. All we had was, that he was dead on the side of the road. But interestingly, Mr. Mercado was given a test, what's called a gunshot residue test,
yes.
Rock. And that gunshot residue test showed 2 of the 3 chemicals that shows that somebody had fired a firearm. And so, with that, we were able to, show the jury that this person likely had fired a firearm. We don't know at what point he did because we didn't have any of the witnesses that would say that. The door was closed. And so, the jury found in our favor, and Mr. Almaguer was acquitted. He was found not guilty.
Wow, that came dangerously close for him. Fortunately, you were able to find that residue on the finger, and it's just it's great for Mr. Almaguer to have been able to be acquitted of that. So, what kind of cases are you working on at the moment right now, Carlos? Do you have any cases you're working on that, without being too specific, trying to let our audience know what kind of cases you're working on right now, so maybe they might be interested in your assistance?
Sure. Well, Rock, primarily we are a criminal defense firm. We do have some personal injury cases, but our heart and our soul is in that criminal defense, and so we do have a couple of murder cases that we're on right now. We have obviously several sexual assaults that we're representing right now. We do have some federal cases that involve some white collar corruption type allegations that we're representing. We also have healthcare fraud cases that we're on. We run the gamut as it relates to criminal defense. Anything from felony, aggravated assault, to murders and everything in between. And of course, in the federal courts, we do have some significant drug cases, some drug trafficking organizations that we've been lucky enough to represent. And also some of those white collar cases as well, some bribery cases and some cases that involve, some allegations of healthcare fraud as well.
Nunca se acaba el trabajo, ¿verdad, Carlos?
Well, Rock, I think that's true, and no matter the business, so long as the person who's doing the work is willing to go in there and fight and do the hard work.
Yeah.
Nunca se acaba el trabajo with the work that you do as well, but it's because you look for it.
Yeah.
The type of work that you all do is, there's thousands of people that try to do what you and your family have done, and few, if any, have been able to reach the heights that you have. And so the reason that happens is because you look for the work. You're not afraid of work, and neither are we.
Yeah. And like you said, you run the gamut, man. So anything that anybody out there is having to deal with, as far as with the legal system, get a hold of Carlos, 956-584-1448. He will respond right away, and he will look at your case, and he will go all the way 100%, as always, ¿verdad, Carlos?
Yes, sir. Whatever it takes, Rock, we're here.
Bueno, Carlos, man, I appreciate you being on the show, man. What an interesting story about that Galleros nightclub over there in Los Ebanos Road and out in the rural area. And, fortunately, they were able to find you, and you were able to help that family. And, and our condolences to the people that were that died in that incident as well. And, it just goes to show, man, you never know, man, when something like that happens, man, and sometimes people are under the influence of drugs and alcohol, and they do some things that, man, that's crazy. Like those guys that wouldn't take no for an answer, man. I mean, it just snowballs into something that could have been avoided, but fortunately you were there for the family, and I'm sure they were very appreciative of you, Carlos, ¿verdad?
Absolutely, Rock, and I look forward to speaking to you all next month when I'm going to have a interesting drug conspiracy case, a federal case that I think you and your audience are going to find pretty interesting. That is awesome,
Carlos. I appreciate you. The law office of Carlos A. Garcia. Serious cases need a serious lawyer, and Carlos A. Garcia is the one to do it. 956-584 1448, or you can go to thegarciafirm.com. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's not just here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. If you are watching from anywhere in the United States of America, this guy will look into your case, and he's ready to take the red eye anywhere your family member might be in trouble. All right? Thank you so much, Carlos. You have a wonderful evening, man, and if you need anything, you let us know, okay?
Igualmente, Happy New Year.
Órale,
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year, Carlos. Es todo, man. Wow. What an amazing, if they hadn't thought of checking that man's fingers for the residue, because that's what happens when you shoot the gun, it leaves residue on your finger. Because sometimes, like we were watching Yellowstone, right?
Yes.
And in that, one of the sons, he kills that man sitting on a toilet, right?
Yeah.
And then he grabs the gun and he shoots it at the wall, and he puts it on his hand. So when they would get there, they would think that the man shot at him, and that's why he shot him. And when he put the gun in the man's hand, what did I tell you? I said they'll just check his finger for residue.
Yes.
And if he doesn't have any residue, they're gonna say this man didn't shoot the gun. So it's pretty interesting. Forensics is crazy.
It is.
I mean,
Very
I
interesting.
when I watch Forensic Files, I just can't stop watching. Y de lo que pasa con Forensic Files, se acaba uno y de volada empieza el otro y no me cállate la boca, te ganchas todo 24 hours.
24 hours, yes.
Oh, hombre, that show's great. And lo que me gusta el otro is the First 48. I wonder if that show's still on.
I think so.
See?
Yes.
The First 48 is an awesome show as well. So, muchas gracias a
Thank
Carlos
you.
A. Garcia. The story behind the case, man. Órale, esto. And next month, I'm interested in listening to the one of that drug conspiracy thing he's got, man. It's going to be awesome. All right, pues vamos a... ¿Qué hora son, babe?
It's 6:44.
6:44. Well, we got to get ready. Vamos a poner unas rolitas aquí, a ver.
Really quick shout out to Emilio Garcia from Gilbert, Arizona. Billy Mendoza is on our chat zone. Mario Montes from Washington. Hello. He said that they're back in the cold. I don't want to be you guys, right? It's way too cold out there. And let's see. And Jesse Pacheco. Thank you guys so much. And La Menina Nena. Hello.
Dale. Vamos a poner algo con el Rubén Vela. Las toronjas. ¿Tienes el picture de Salma Hayek ahí o no, babe?
Yes.
Hablando de toronjas, ponlo, babe, ponlo.
Hey. It's your screensaver. Hello. Of course it's going to be here.
Hey, babe, I posted this picture of Salma Hayek that I found on her Instagram. I actually didn't find it on the Instagram. I was searching for, news and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
News.
and on the Yahoo homepage, it said, Salma Hayek takes a picture. 54-year-old Salma Hayek takes a picture, a stunning picture in her bikini. And I was like, holy moly. So she's my age, 54. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to share it, because I like to instigate stuff on social media. So I put it on Facebook. Mira la Salma Hayek, and she's my age, 54. And then I put Masota. and hombre, everybody was like, I thought it was Rally. I thought it was Rally. Yeah. I'm serious. And you know what I would respond? Like, well, that's her when she's 54. Yeah, that's Rally right there. And babe, I swear to God, when I saw the picture, it reminded me of you in your bikini, baby.
Yeah, I have one exactly like that. I should do a little side by side.
Sústame aguantar.
I'm just kidding.
Yo tengo unos pictures aquí en mi phone, baby. De ti, mamacita. It was, oy.
Al mirarlas tan bonitas, agua se me hacía la boca. Que toroncotas, que desde lejos.
Pon el picture de Salma, baby.
Que toroncotas, tan grandotas y tan jugosas.
Qué toronjas, qué toronjotas.
It's Photoshop. Bien hater yo.
Cuando comienza a decir qué toronjas, babe, pones el picture de Salma otra vez.
Yes, sir.
You wear accordion.
Pero qué lindas toronjas,
Oye.
me decía el compadre Juancho. Pero qué lindas toronjas, me decía el compadre Juancho. Junto con esa güerita, yo me la llevo pa'l rancho. Junto con esa güerita.
Aquí la pones. Aquí ponla, babe.
Que toronjas, que toroncotas, que desde lejos se te notan. Que toroncotas, tan bonitas y tan jugosas.
La Salma Hayek. Hey, we gotta get the hell out of here. We're we're gonna go have some dinner, and Riley's gotta get ready. She's gonna make her appearance. Coming up.
Maybe if I have a chance. I can't even talk. Oh my God.
8:30 p.m. We'll see you Tuesday Night Live. God bless you all. Sústame.
If you've been injured in a serious accident or you've been arrested on some serious charges, you need an attorney that's gonna fight for you. Carlos A. Garcia.
Obviously, if you're approached by a federal agency as it relates to an investigation, be it healthcare fraud, drug conspiracies, money laundering, bank fraud, any other federal crime, you want to remain silent. You want to talk to a lawyer who can give you real, honest advice.
Give them a call right away, 956-584-1448, because serious cases require a serious lawyer.
I'm Carlos A. Garcia, a criminal defense attorney in the Rio Grande Valley. I've been practicing criminal law for over 15 years. I'm board certified in criminal law, and I can help you with every problem you may have.
Board certified in criminal law, Attorney Carlos A. Garcia.